Hello, everybody. Mike Daniels here with Rancho Coastal Properties, and today I want to talk to all you investors and homeowners out there who really want to increase the value of your property, but you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on it. So maybe it's one of your rentals and you're thinking about making some upgrades, but you don't know which ones to make. So I made you a list of 6 of my picks that I use in our properties to increase their values without spending an arm and a leg. So let's go ahead and get started. The main thing here is that we want to invest smartly and we don't want to have to come out of pocket with thousands and thousands of dollars. So here are 6 of my top picks, and maybe you just implement one of these every other month or every other 3 months or whatever the case is. Maybe one a month. And over the next 6 months, that you drastically increase the value of your property. Your tenants will love it, and they'll stay for longer. They'll pay you more rent. It's a win-win for you. Don't think of these expenses as an expense. Think about it as an investment that's going to pay you back. The tenants are going to pay you back. So the first thing on my list is swap the carpet for vinyl flooring. Now, vinyl flooring, I don't know if you've ever seen it or felt it or looked at it or whatever, but they are incredible these days. The vinyl carpet can look like real wood, it can look like stone, and it is impervious almost to most types of damage, to water, to pets, to high traffic area. Over the long run, you will win with this because the average lifespan of carpet is, I believe, 5 to 7 years. So if you're a landlord and you're depreciating the carpet, you only have 5 to 7 years to do that. With vinyl flooring, this stuff can last for 10, 20 years, and it's really a good product, okay? So there are some great places to buy it. I'm not endorsing any one place, but check out Home Depot, check out Lowe's. There's a place in San Diego called MSI that we buy most of our flooring from. But like I said, don't take my. This is not an endorsement. They're not paying me anything. But go down there, take a look at the showrooms, and get the
New
best price on
caulking
your own for the bathrooms and the kitchen if needed. So there's nothing more of a turn off than mildew in the bathroom shower area. Like if you're a tenant and you're looking at a property to possibly rent and you go into the bathroom and it's all mildewy, or maybe the caulking around the toilet is all yellow from guys missing and it just doesn't look so hot. Or maybe in the kitchen, the tile or the countertop, it's missing the grout, or it's got mildew in it. This is a great time to go ahead and make those improvements, get a little caulking, and go ahead and freshen that up. Get the old mildew out first, and then put the fresh caulking in there, and it will be a vast improvement over what you already have. Number 3 is going to be to re-epoxy or refinish your tubs or your sinks. So many bathrooms out there I've seen are really, really ugly. Maybe the tile's ugly, or the bathtub maybe even might still be an avocado green or a peach or a color, some weird color. Maybe it's white, but it's got scratches in it and it looks really bad. This epoxy that they go out there and within a day they can re-epoxy your whole shower, the walls, and everything, um, and also the sinks, and it makes them look like they're brand new. This is a huge, huge improvement, and it's very cost effective, not very expensive at all. The next thing, number 4, would be to brighten up the house with modern fixtures, switches, and outlets. So if you look at your outlets in your rental properties and they look yellow, or they have the old fashioned flipper switches on them, it's time to probably upgrade those into the new decor switches, the white ones, the paddle switches. So if you walk around your house, even with fresh paint, and you have the old switches, it just doesn't look good. So go ahead and make that improvement. You can get an electrician in there in one day, or maybe even you're handy with your electrical work. But get a licensed electrician in there, make those improvements. It won't cost you a lot of money, and it'll make a huge improvement on the overall condition of the house, and probably be a good safety upgrade for you as well. The next thing, number 5, is going to be to boost the curb appeal with landscaping. Okay, so this doesn't always have to be a major thing. Maybe you have a bunch of palm fronds that are dead and that are hanging up on your palm trees out in the front yard. And, you know, neighbors don't want to look at that. Tenants don't want to look at that. And you shouldn't want to look at that either. The property should be in top-notch condition all the time. Pride of ownership. People want to come home who are renting your home. They want to come back and think about it as their own. And they want to think about being proud when they invite people over. You know, is your house the old dead palm tree frond house at the corner, and it's got weeds growing up in the bushes, and the junipers are growing all over the sidewalk, and the pine needles are all over the sidewalk? Um, all of these things are detrimental to the curb appeal. So you don't have to plant a whole bunch of flowers or put new sod in or put a whole new driveway or sidewalk in. Just clean the place up. All right, get rid of those old palm tree fronds. Cut the dead branches off the trees. Get the weeds. Get a little overhaul on there. And if you want to spruce it up a little bit more, yeah, sure. Put some fresh flowers in there. Maybe even put some fresh succulent type flowers in there. That way you don't have to water them so much. Okay, and finally, number 6 is upgrade the lighting in your house. So, upgrading the lighting in a rental property makes a huge difference. So, a lot of the lighting, if you have a 70s or 80s or even 90s property, you can really upgrade the lighting. Go down to Home Depot and look at the ceiling fans in there. Go down to Lowe's, go down to any lighting place and look at what you could do with the place. If you don't have any ceiling fans in your room, you just have some sort of light fixture in each bedroom. That's not that's not the best. What you might want to do is hire an electrician again to put a fan box where the lighting fixture is, and go down and buy some nice ceiling fans. Okay, so what you want to do when you buy these ceiling fans is you don't want them hanging on a long rod and then coming down into the bedroom. You want what's called a flush mount. You want a flush mount ceiling fan with lighting on it, and you can get the switch for it. You can put the switch by the lighting switch on the wall, and that way when the tenants are there, they got the fan to stir the air up. It's not only good for them, but it's good for you in the house as well. Fresh airflow is good for a property. It doesn't get so mildewy or stale. It keeps everything fresher. The paint, the carpet, the drywall, everything. So those would be my picks. Now, these aren't expenses, like I said. Think about them as investments that pay you back. All right, I wrote something down here. I want to read it to you real quick. So the bottom line is these upgrades are just more than surface deep fixes. They help attract higher quality tenants, reduce vacancy times, and command better rents. And here's the kicker: your tenants will practically pay for these investments through their higher rental rates. That's very important. It's a win-win-win. Okay, it's a win for you, the tenant, and the property. So when you invest in your rental, it's like handing yourself an automatic return on your investment. I hope you enjoyed hearing about this, and I hope you implement these in your properties. Now, if we currently manage your property here at Rancho Costa Properties, we've already made these suggestions to you, and you've probably already done a lot of them. So if we are not managing your property and we can be a resource to you, feel free to go to our website, Rancho Coastal Properties. Take a look at our resources there in the property management tab. And if you have any questions about maybe property management, give us a call, 760-822-1528. Hope this helps, and best luck to you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.